Hey, I'm Big D, and this is House of Samurai. I had a few comments asking about putting 6.5 to 1 transfer case gears in the transfer case. Those are the 6.5 to 1 cluster, all stacked. You just basically have to press off the bearings on each side to get these clusters off this side, and the drive is in the middle, and everything off this side, and then press everything back together. Definitely need hydraulic press. You could do it with a 3-job puller. It'd be a lot easier to do it with a press. I have my next door neighbor with a nice press. I don't need one now. Anyway, I got questions about how much to clearance the transfer case, and the people are worried about how much to grind, if there's going to be too much or what. It's very, very minute. It's about 1/8 of an inch. Pull the cluster gear off the main shaft here. That's giving me a hard time. Okay, in here, I don't see if we can see it here. There's just a little tiny space you got to grind off. We're grinding right here where my finger is. It's just a small little bit, just as wide as the gear is. I just do a little peanut grinder with a carbide burr. Knocks it off in about 30 seconds and you're done. Throw this back together real quick. Doing it with one hand sucks. Okay. Now you can see the gears are really close. Right at that one lump of the bolt. It clears up here. You don't want to grind too much off the case. Grind as little as possible. Just having a 15 or 20,000 worth of clearance is fine. Case shouldn't flex, and if it does, it'll clearance itself. The weakest link of a Suzuki Samurai case is the case itself. 6.5 1 gears put an extreme amount of pressure on the case and try twisting it to blow it apart. With larger tires and you start wheel hopping it, if it doesn't break the axles, it's gonna pop the transfer case in two. They blow apart. So they make a billet case if you have an extra $1,000 laying around, and then another $600 for the front, and another $600 for the front output. But I can find Suzuki transfer cases still pretty cheap, stock, and then drop $600 or $700 worth of gears in them, and I have a spare case. I rebuild my case about every 2 years. I have a spare. I have it built with 6.5 to 1. This is my spare I got sitting here. It's going together now. Yeah, that's the stack of the gears. Front output. Running the heavy duty Suzuki front output. And that's just a quick shout out to everybody that was wondering how much to grind off the case to get the gears in. It's very little. You want to try to keep as much material as you can, keep it as strong as you can. Well, that's all for now. Hit like and subscribe. See you till next time.